You've just spent nearly 300 million on a team for this manager. Hello there guys, it's Ben here from SW6 Lions TV. I hope you're all well. Not a good mood for me today guys. I think it's a dark day for everyone. I saw people wanting him out last night. Obviously Tuchel's been sacked. Just don't know what. It's a tough topic to talk about. I should have really recorded this video this morning and gave my true, real, raw thoughts on it. I'm gutted. I'm gutted really for Chelsea, and just going to games and not seeing him there anymore. It's going to be strange. I've had this feeling before with Lampard and Mourinho, and it's one of them. It's hit me as hard as that because I think people are really quick to forget during the sanctions how much that guy actually, how he represented us and how he represented Chelsea in that time was incredible, and I'll never forget that. I'll never forget things like that. How they actually represent the club. It's not just about mistakes that he made on the pitch, which agreed he did, and some people point that out, are very quick to point that out. The game yesterday against Zagreb was shocking, but I don't understand it. I can't understand the sacking at all. We haven't played well this season, and I will say that. And some people might go, well, that's the reason. Not for me. Not for me. The guy won the Champions League, and again, people will come back and say, well, that time's done now. Like he's held on to that. Come on, guys. Fucking hell. That's a massive thing. This wasn't. Let's all remember. This wasn't his team that he inherited when he came in, and still done amazing things with that team. Got us into 2 finals the next year. Lost them both. Again, that's another thing you could probably put against him. But this is what annoys me the most. Okay, the owners, right? They've come in, and everyone thinks, okay, Tuchel's going to be the one. Tuchel's going to be the next. Maybe not as successful as Ferguson because he won loads and he was very successful at Man United. But on them lines, Guardiola, look how long he had to build a team. Klopp, look how long he had to build a team. Give the man a chance. Now, people can say they've invested. Yes, they have. But if you look at the signings, they were Tuchel signings, guys. They were Tuchel signings. So when did the breakdown happen? Because you can say Fofana, but you can say Fofana was any choice. That you could say that was Todd Bowley's choice because he's young. That wasn't a clear Thomas Tuchel signing. However, Thomas Tuchel said to the hierarchy that he wanted defenders in. So that to me says, right, we've got 3 defenders in. We've got 3 defenders in, Cucurella, Fofana and Koulibaly. Go on then, mate. Go and do your job. Now, this is where it gets really complicated. Because I've heard reports today that Arsenal in the pre-season friendly was the time where the communications broke down. Now, if that's to be true, why did they go out and buy Aubameyang? Because the next manager coming in, I bet Aubameyang's not their first choice. That was a purely Tuchel signing. They signed him just before the West Ham game, which we won, obviously, luckily. But it's just It's one of them days, really. I haven't stopped thinking about it. I just don't get it. It just doesn't make sense to me. And who are we going to get in? Graham Potter? I just don't know. He's, as I've been speaking to people today, Graham Potter, what he's done at Brighton, fantastic. Well done. Has he had the experience with these players at the top level? No, he hasn't. Now, people will come back and go, oh, you got to give him a chance. But come on, you don't get chances at Chelsea. You don't get. We should be scouting for the best managers. And Thomas Tuchel is up there as the best manager. He had to have more time. I'm sorry, he had to have more time. Which I find disgusting. I really do. I think it was disgusting how they treated him. Do you know what the worst thing is? The moment the chips are down, and God, we've only played 5 games, and we were going to get out of that group, that Champions League group. We still are, even with Tuchel in charge. We would get out of that group. He hasn't had a chance to blend that team together and find his best formation, because Aubameyang came in late. Cucurella's had a few games now. Fofana's, that's his second game. What are these people expecting? Don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm not even gonna talk too much today. I'm still a bit gutted by the whole situation. Those of you that wanted them out, you got your wish, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know how you could be a proper Chelsea fan and want Tuchel out for all that he's done. I find that hard. Maybe it's just me, or maybe it's other people feel the same as me, but I find it hard. To. But I see people on Twitter, like these big accounts as well, just like slating him, and then when it's actually, it's funny, like when it's actually done, like we can all say yesterday, including me, I can include myself, and I'm like, I think Tuchel's like give it a few more games. If we lose, and then I'm going to be like, he doesn't know what he's doing anymore. But when it actually happens, you're like, nah, that's an awful decision. But we'll see. We'll see who we get in. We'll back the next manager, like we always do. Chelsea fans, that ain't a new situation, is it? We've always been in these situations. But it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. Tuchel, he went and clapped the fans yesterday. It does make me think that he knew it was coming. He did make me think that it was coming, but we'll never know. We're just the fans at the end of the day that know nothing. We don't get informed in nothing. So, yeah. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. When there's a new manager announced, we will be doing a video. I will be doing a video on that. Giving my opinions on it. Yeah. Very, very dark video today, guys. Very dark feeling. And the weather was shit as well to go with it. So, up the Chelsea and all that. Into